Good morning. So, man, getting ready to start knocking some stuff off of this to-do list. Getting close to having that all wrapped up, which is pretty awesome. Pretty excited to get some of that stuff done. Found one more little task to add to it. I'll show you what that is here in a minute. But what's our plans for today?
So we're gonna go try to find Dylan a new pair of tennis shoes. Because once we get out of Florida, we plan on resuming our hiking. When it's not so hot. And have a couple of small errands. You need to pick up a sewer tube.
Yeah, man. So when I was hooking up my sewer hose here at my brother's house to his hookups, I pulled out the hose that we typically use for the kitchen drain. When I went to hook it up, I noticed there's a big split in it. So I don't know. It wasn't split last time we used it, which wasn't that long ago, but it's definitely split now. So I'm glad I saw that before I dumped the water. I mean, just the kitchen gray water, so not the end of the world. It's not like the black tank, but still would have made a pretty good mess if I would have tried to dump and then find the big rip in the hose. So not sure how that happened. I'll have to make sure where I'm storing it doesn't have anything sharp that's getting snagged on, but kind of weird.
And grease the axles.
Yep, grease the axles, and then our task that we added is cleaning our AC filters, washing them out. They're getting a little grungy, and definitely want that AC working the way it's supposed to. Don't need no AC problems. So we're gonna get started on all that stuff and see what happens today.
Alright, so we just got back from running some errands, and our first stop was Rack Room Shoes, which a lot of you probably know usually have the deal buy one get one half off, and they did indeed have that. And
Time to upgrade the hiking shoe game. So, man, I've been rolling around with these Skechers for a while and they're wore out. So Erica's had a pair of Merrells that she loves. They've been great. We got them at the same time we got our Skechers. Our Skechers are beyond wore out. Our Merrell's holding up great. So,
and this is the first time Dylan has upgraded to the men's section.
Yep. So he's in the men's sizes now. Oh yeah. So this means we are stoked to get out and get back on some hikes.
Yes.
Right?
He's a work in progress. So then after we went there, we ran into Walmart. Well, he ran into Walmart.
Yeah.
And got the last one.
Oh yeah. So told you guys our sewer hose got a big split in it. So last one. So,
Yes.
I was thinking about trying to get just the coupler for the end and fix ours, but that's the hoses we've had since we had our travel trailer. I mean, them things are like 3 years old, so went ahead and sprung for a new hose instead of trying to fix the one that was already starting to split.
Yeah.
And then we ran in and got Nick something. So let's show Nick what she got.
She got.
Hold on. You want to see what we got for you? What do we get for Nixie girl? What do we get?
Fish.
Oh. Are you excited?
She knows it's food.
So
Dog
she might not be as excited as he is. Tell him why you're excited about that dog food.
So you can get a 16-pound bag of this dog food for $37, or you can get a 30-pound bag of this dog food, which is completely crazy. 30 pounds of dog food is a lot of dog food. So $37 for the 16-pounder, or you can get that one for $45. I don't know, but apparently they sell a lot of 16-pound bags. There was only like 4 16-pound bags left, and there was as many 30-pound bags as you wanted.
So then we Went and got the truck washed, so now it's nice and clean and matches the RV.
Yep.
Yep. So
Yep.
get ready to go ahead and grease up the trailer.
Yep.
Gonna borrow some of my brother's detail supplies that I
Yep.
found laying around out there in his shop to clean out the inside of the truck, and then I think should be about time to hit the pool after that. All right, last job on the list. Gonna go ahead and lube up our bearings using the Bearing Buddy type setup they have in the axles. So I'm gonna lube all these, and I'm gonna go underneath, and all the spring hanger bolts have grease fittings on them as well. So I'm gonna get everything lubed up, greased up good. I got some Lucas high temp wheel bearing grease in here, good stuff. So get all this done, and man, put that final check mark on that list. They make it pretty easy. Our fitting in there, and all I really do is put about 3 pumps in there, so I don't, you only need like about 3 squirts. Cap back on. 3 more to go. All right, that's good for this. See how people talking about having problems with their spring hanger bolts and the hangers, and I gotta wonder if it's because they're not greasing those bolts. I mean, there's grease fittings on there, and you can definitely hear our springs creaking and crackling whenever they start to get dry. So starting to hear some of that now. So I'm gonna go ahead and grease everything, and after I did that last time, man, this thing was super quiet. So I just gotta wonder if maybe that's one of the issues a lot of people are having with their springs, is if they're not greasing them properly. I didn't even know there were grease fittings on there. I happened to be feeling around the back side of the center hanger, and I felt a grease fitting. So I knew there was a fitting there. When I got in there and started looking, there's a lot of fittings under there that need to be greased. So I'm going to do that right now. Alright, 1 barbecue cheesy smoked meatloaf coming up.
Why can't I hold my
Woo, there it is.
Why can't you hold your hanger?
Cheesy smoked meatloaf. About to cut into it. See how it looks. Here it is. Perfect smoked cheesy meatloaf. Be doing a full video on that recipe coming soon. Alright, wrapping up another day. Man, if somebody would ever told me that we could go 27 days in a row making a vlog, I would have told them no way. But it's been fun, we've been enjoying it, so we're going to keep it up. We'll keep doing it for a while longer. But finish up the day with a awesome smoked cheesy meatloaf. Man, it was good. It was really good. So I think the format we're going to go for, going forward will be, we'll give you guys some, a little insight into things that we're doing, but stuff like recipes, maintenance stuff like that, I think we'll do I think I'll kind of break out a separate, more detailed video on that stuff, especially on the cooking stuff. Seems like people really enjoy seeing that stuff. I know I look for a lot of recipes and see how a lot of people are doing stuff on YouTube. So we'll have more in-depth, a little more detailed videos about the cooking stuff. So you'll see our daily vlog, and then whatever we're cooking that day. If it's something something that requires a little more explanation, then we'll do a video getting a little more in-depth into that on its own. Kind of like what I did with our diesel fuel filter video. I don't think you guys want to sit there and watch me change fuel filters for like 25 minutes. So we just kind of broke out a separate video for those people that are interested, or that the people that might be helped by that video. Then you have the whole video you can watch, you know, separate from what the daily vlog is. So we only got a couple more days here. You know, we're gonna be heading out. We've got a couple spots booked, so we're excited to get back on the road and kind of get back out and do some more exploring. It's been nice seeing family, but you know, I think once you get on the road and you start traveling and seeing new places, it gets a little bit addictive. You know, you want to see more places. You know, so
Yes, and we are, Dylan's super excited that we're going to get to Markoff, South Carolina. It's been kind of out there by itself, so that's our first, well, not our first, but we're going to make a stop in Jacksonville when we leave here, stop in Georgia, and then get to South Carolina.
Right. So we also did book Cades Cove. We have been to Cades Cove numerous times on vacation.
And we absolutely love it up there.
Yeah, we sure do. I mean, we're big fans of Tennessee. You know, that was kind of the furthest destination we could always get to for a vacation spot. You know, living, you know, having a full-time job and living in Florida, South Florida especially. Cades Cove is always kind of that spot that, you know, we really look forward to going to. So every time we go there, we drive through the campground, and how awesome would it be to stay here. So we're going to stay there. We booked a couple of nights there.
We actually thought that we weren't going to get to stay there because they don't have cell signal, but me thinking outside the box, I said, well, why don't we just book it for a weekend when we don't have to have cell signal for work.
Right. So we'll stay there for over a weekend, and you know, really looking forward to that spot. I mean, Cades Cove really has always been an awesome spot for us, and kind of that first spot that we went to that we were really excited to go to. So the fact that we booked a spot there in the campground at Cades Cove, we're really excited about that.
We'll be sure to bring you some video from that, but for now, tomorrow we're headed to Orlando to visit with my sisters and my parents, and then Sunday we are having another cookout and pool time with his mom and his brother and their family, and then that'll be it before we head out on Monday.
Yep, that'll be it. Sunday will be a last big hurrah before we hit the road. You know, we'll be back in November for the holidays, but I think we're excited. We got our maintenance done, and I think we're ready to hit the road, man. We really enjoy traveling and seeing new things, so we're definitely ready to get back doing that. And the way it stands right now, we're going to continue our vlog. You know, I really want to do it for 30 days. We're getting close to that mark, but I feel like once we get back on the road, you know, we'll have some more things to talk about, some more things to bring you guys. You know, we just want to try to provide some value. If there's ever a point where I feel like we're not providing some type of value, then we'll probably hang up the daily vlogs. But to this point, you know, we're trying to provide some value to you guys and be informative as best we can. It's kind of hard when you're parked in one spot, not moving around, but I feel like, you know, just the basics and the maintenance things that you have to do to be on the road, you know, all that stuff provides value, you know, in our mind, and it's things we've looked for in the past. So on that note, I think we're going to call it a night. We will catch you guys tomorrow.